The point of this scenario was to demonstrate the idea of fire superiority. Once the Russians had discovered US positions, they were able to put down a greater volume of effective fire than the Americans could, quickly suppressing elements of our striker platoon, increasing the rate at which they took casualties, and generally making them less and less effective as time went on. In all three battles, the Russians were able to gain a degree of fire superiority over the Americans and use that to destroy them or pin them in place while another element manoeuvred. The battle when the Russians found it easiest to gain fire superiority when the striker platoon deployed on the high ground was the battle where they took the least casualties. The battle where they found it most difficult to gain fire superiority when they attacked the riverbank defence is the one where they took the highest losses. Part of the tactical struggle for the defender is finding ways to avoid the attacker's greater firepower by staying hidden and changing positions, all the while trying to nibble away at the attacker's combat power until it becomes more manageable. In this context, where you guys could only pick a few very limited deployment options and the balance of forces was pretty damn unfair, the odds were purposefully stacked against you to demonstrate this point. If you're sat there thinking of ways you could have done better, things you could have done differently, then good, this is a thinking man's game. There are a few other points this scenario throws up: the idea that you can't expect the enemy to play your game, the importance of exploiting the terrain to avoid enemy observation and fire, and the fact that artillery is called the king of the battlefield for a good reason. But mostly it's a demonstration of what it's like to play without that all-important fire superiority. And that's about it. I hope you enjoyed this little experiment. Hopefully I'll be able to churn out some more in the future. So have a good one, guys, and I'll catch you in the next video.